Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat in a day as a 17-year-old that is prioritizing health. I do want to say that my calories are going to be a little lower today because I'm currently coming off of like a 3-day, I wouldn't call it a binge. However, I had an excessive amount, so I went way outside of my calorie range. And I also wasn't eating the quality that I expect myself to eat, and I wasn't at the standards where I hold myself to. So today's gonna kind of be a lock-in day.
For the first meal of the day, we have some 6 super high quality pasture raised eggs. These are from our chickens. They're treated well. They're roam outside. Eggs are super high in choline, which is important macro or micro for brain function and longevity. We're gonna be cooking these in Wagyu beef tallow, clean source of cooking fats. Literally the only ingredient is gonna be rendered Wagyu beef fat. And we're gonna top these with some organic sourdough, non-GMO. So sourdough is gonna be easier to digest as opposed to regular bread because of the fermentation process. Also, this has a lower glycemic impact, so it's not gonna spike your blood glucose as much. So yeah, I'll show you guys once this is all assembled. How we're gonna prepare this, we're not gonna cook the yolks. Okay, so what I've done, I've separated all of the yolks from the egg whites. I'm about to cook the egg whites. The reason why I cook the egg whites as opposed to the yolks is because the egg whites have a negligible amount of nutrients, whereas the yolks are gonna have pretty much all of the nutrients. I mean, so many B vitamins, you could go on and on and on, but so beneficial. Eggs are a staple, should be a staple in everyone's diet. So here we're gonna have the first meal of the day, fully complete. Also gonna pair this up with some coffee. I know, toxic seed oils. This is gonna be topped with Ceylon cinnamon. Way better than normal cinnamon, more sustainable. You can actually eat a lot of it in a day. Neuroprotective as well. Yeah, we're gonna be eating this outside in the sun for the extra vitamin D. Also, it's gonna help with circadian rhythm. That's why I prefer to eat all my breakfast meals in the morning. So yeah, look at this beautiful color of the yolks. A lot of people, I feel like, would find this unappetizing because of the yolks. But look at this as like super sunny side up like eggs. That's pretty much all it is. And sunny side up eggs are definitely the best way to eat normal eggs. Second meal of the day, we're gonna have some organic frozen wild blueberries, prunes, some raw honey from New Zealand, topped with a little bit of Ceylon cinnamon. And then I recently started eating this. It's really good. Simple ingredient skier, super good. We're gonna mix in some colostrum powder and some black raspberries. Final product. I mean, it's tough to spread the honey because it's when it's raw, it's thicker, so it doesn't spread as easy. You can see I mixed in the frozen blueberries with the skier. I topped it with the prunes and then the black raspberries. I also mixed the colostrum powder in to the skier. As I eat this delicious bowl, I'm gonna tell you some of the nutrients that I'm getting from this bowl. So from the berries, the blueberries, the blackberries, and the raw honey, I'm gonna be getting a lot of antioxidants. From the colostrum powder, I'm gonna get something called lactoferrin. The prunes are gonna support bone health, and the skier is gonna have a bunch of beneficial bacteria for your gut. For meal 3, we're gonna have some 100% grass-fed beef, lean cut, and I'm going to pair it with a raw egg yolk, and make some steak tartare. On the side, we're gonna have this fat sweet potato. First, I'm going to boil the sweet potato before I bake it so I can eliminate some oxalates in the sweet potato. because sweet potatoes are very nutrient dense. However, they have oxalates, especially in the skin, and oxalates are pretty much anti-nutrients. It's gonna bind to nutrients in your body and not let your body absorb the nutrients. Red meat contains pretty much all of like the B vitamins. You're also gonna have heme iron, which is way more bioavailable as opposed to regular iron. I want to point out that all nutrients pretty much in red meats and dairy is going to be way more bioavailable to your body than any of the nutrients in, say, like plants. So like vegetables. That's why vegetables have no place in my diet. Vegetables are just a waste, and they don't even taste good. So this is gonna be our third meal of the day. You see I diced up the meat, the egg yolk in there. The potatoes I boiled, and then I was started to bake it, but then I got lazy and I'm too hungry, so I'm gonna eat it. But so yeah, that's why they look a little weird, but yep, this is meal 3. For the last meal of the day, I'm gonna have some wild sockeye salmon. I'm gonna make sashimi out of this. Then I have an assortment of blueberries and strawberries, which I'm going to melt this 100% cacao unsweetened chocolate on it. And then also I'm gonna mix in some raw honey when I melt this to add some sweetener. This is gonna be the meal fully prepared. As you can see, I have that melted down. It's a little hard. It was hard. It was hard to spread. Have a little side of soy sauce. I also forgot to show you guys, I'm gonna eat some organic local sauerkraut. And look at the salmon sashimi. Delicious. Look at the skin. I literally couldn't even cut through the skin. Obviously I'm gonna eat it though. Look at that beautiful color. Beautiful meal. So sauerkraut is going to be very good for your gut biome because it has a lot of probiotics. Sockeye salmon is considered to be one of the most nutrient-dense fish on the planet. Also an excellent source of antioxidants due to the beautiful coloring. Dark chocolate that has high percentages in cacao contains a lot of magnesium, a lot of antioxidants. Today I ate 2,802 calories with 362 grams of carbs, 94 grams of fat, and 166 grams of protein. So yeah, guys, that was everything I eat in a day as a natural 17-year-old who is prioritizing his health. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.